morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to be started in a minute. Just getting things together. Doing my Mr. Rogers. Y'all know what it is. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? That's Mr. Rogers right there. I got to give a shout out because when I was a kid, that's what we got up to. Me and my sister. It was a fun show. Fun show. Today's show is going to be fantastic. And we're going to get started in a second. Let me introduce y'all to the soup. Hello. Best co-host in the world. Not going to do her ears this morning, even though she sticks them in the water. And then they get all nappy. But without further ado, let's see what time it is. It's about that time. It's 8:30. Hello. Happy Friday to y'all. How you doing today? If y'all want to put it in there, good morning. That's what's up. Today's show is Controlled, episode 19. Master Christian. Restriction. Let's go for the restriction before we even start. Let's go. We're going to appeal that restriction on TikTok, and we're going to keep it moving because I can't be dealing with TikTok and their restrictions and them saying that I'm doing something that I'm not doing and all of that. But today's show is Controlled, episode 19. Your dog knows when you're lying. Today's show is called Authenticity. Authenticity. That's a word right there. Your dog knows when you're lying, not with words, when you're pretending to be calm, but you're nervous, pretending to be confident, but you're scared, pretending to be a leader, but you're uncertain. Dogs pay attention to behavior more than words. Can your dog see the real you? What's going on here? What's going on? Decline. Can your dog see the real you? Are you authentic with yourself, your dog, and others? Authenticity is what we're doing today. Animals respond to who you are, not who you pretend to be. Dogs don't care about job titles, followers, or status. They respond to behavior, consistency, and truth. Today, we will explore authenticity and what animals can teach us about it. What can animals teach us? Animals be teaching us stuff? Yeah, animals teach us stuff all the time. All the time, animals teach us things. So, we playing a restricted game on TikTok, and it is what it is. I'm just going to check it out, hit the button, let them know, because I can't keep going through that. I got to be authentic and just do the show. Can't worry about whatever TikTok is doing. They said that I'm directing y'all somewhere else. I'm directing you right here with Susie, Master Christian, and you. All of you. YouTube, we cool. So let's move on. Animals read behaviors, not words. Animals read behavior, not words. They're checking you out. They don't have a whole lot of things to do in their life other than study you. Study your habits, study how you move it, study the things that you're doing. You got a lot of stuff to do in your life. You got to go to work, you got to pay bills, you got to make other people happy, you got to drive, you got it's a lot of thought process going in. And animals don't have all that. What do they have to think about? What's my next move? Am I about to eat? Can I drink water? I'm going outside. I'm getting on the couch. I'm taking a nap. I'm going to sleep. I'm snoozing over here. They got a lot of sleep going on, I tell you. but they don't have all these responsibilities. Their only real responsibility is to pay attention to you. And if you're not authentic, they're not going to do a lot of that either, because they're going to be like, you full of. So animals communicate through movement, posture, timing, energy, and consistency. Your dog consistently evaluates whether your behavior matches your message. The animals respond to reality, not performance. This is what they're doing. They're checking you out. They're making sure that what's going on is real. If not, they're going to defer back to, let me go play with this ball. Let me go do something else. Let me go. They're just looking at you. Now, they love you, sure enough. And I know you love them. But, you can only pull the wool over people's eyes. You can't pull the wool over your animal's eyes. They see through a different lens. And if you want to be the best you can be with your pet, you have to be authentic. Confident cannot be faked forever. You can come and try and act confident, but you can't fake it forever. It's chinks in your armor, you know? Sometimes when I'm talking or I'm reading, I might not pay attention. I might skip a word or I might say it wrong and all that. I go back and repeat it because I'm going to be consistent with what I'm doing. I might not be the most confident person sometimes, but confidence, it can't be faked forever. So right here, right now, it takes a lot of confidence to talk to thousands of people every day. And it is what it is. This is what I do. If I don't get up here and be confident and help you, help yourself to help them, then I'm doing a disservice, because this information was given to me to give to you. Many people try to project confidence. True confidence comes from preparation, repetition, and competence. Animals often detect uncertainty before people do. Animals often detect uncertainty before people do. These words today, we got a lot of words with different little flexes on them, but it is what it is. We got to use them all. Why people struggle with authenticity. People feel pressure to appear successful, strong, and in control. But maintaining an image can distract from growth. Animals care more about consistency than they do an image. It don't matter how big and bad you are. If you're consistent, that's what matters. I get people that tell me, yeah, my animal, my dog listens to me. If they don't, I use a voice. You can't, just because you're using a voice don't mean that you're going to dominate the animal with that voice. You're trying to use fear when you try to use voices. That's not going to work. Be consistent with what you're doing. Every day with your animal, all they're asking for is consistency. That gets you a lot further than verbal violence. We don't want the dog to be dominated verbally, afraid of you. We want the dog to be working together with you as a unit, because you've captured them and taken them into your home. I'm going to stop right here to give you a good dose of, what's my favorite thing? Thumb through the loop. Yep. And watch how I do it. Look at that. Thumb through the loop. Get your leash. I do this every day for y'all because I go around people and I check out their techniques. And people's techniques are not consistent. And then I get pushback. They try to tell me, oh, no, it works better if I hold the leash like this. Years and years of experience have taught me there is no better way than using the thumb loop on your thumb. There is no better way to keep up with your animal than this. Period. I'm not just saying this because I was trained to do it this way from a master trainer. No, 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 no. I'm saying it this way is because I handle dogs every single day. I handle this leash probably every single day. And this works every single day. You see how easy that is to get to my dog? Boom. You see, me doing this got me some attention from my sleepy co-host. Hey, sleepy baby. Yeah. So learn how to use your leash. You'll do much better in life. Back to what we're doing here. People feel pressure to appear successful. Hey, you want people to think that you're successful, but don't let them think you're successful. Just keep moving and doing what you're doing, because feeling successful, be successful. Successful means that you have a plan, you've been consistent, you can repeat it. It's rinse and repeat. You're doing something that works. That's what success is about. If you want your percentages to be high, learn how to do things that work. Not everything is going to work for you. Not everything is for the best. But when you have people around that have the right information, it's been tested, and they're giving it to you, pay attention. All right, let's move on to the next part. Trust and authenticity. Yeah. Trust is built when behavior matches reality. Y'all get that? Trust is built when your behavior matches the reality. That's how we build trust. Trust is damaged when your words and actions conflict. Animals quickly learn who is predictable and trustworthy. You get that? They're paying attention to you. And if what you say doesn't match what you do, it's confusing. It's confusing to your animal. It's confusing to your mate. It's confusing to your friends. It's maybe confusing to you. But we put on all these facades. Everybody got a different face for a different place. Just be yourself. Be your authentic self and win. Yeah, it takes a little work to grow being your authentic self, because we're trying to fool somebody to get in. It's not worth it. Be who you are. Be the best you can be. Let your light shine bright, and you're going to win. Believe me, this is not the easiest life to be in, but it's the life that we are in. Do your best to be yourself. So I'm going to share some things because I watch a lot of handlers, whether they are trained handlers, dog trainers, just people handling their dog and everything. I go to the park, I go to the dog park, I go to the regular park, everywhere. If I'm riding down the street and I pass somebody with a dog, I'm always watching what they're doing. I'm always watching their technique. I'm watching how the dog is moving. I'm watching everything that I can watch because I'm nosy. Let's be real. I need to see. I need to see the mistakes people make. I need to see the successes people have. I need to see what's going on, because when I see what's going on, it makes me better. It makes me have more information so I can give to you. Some people, they walk their dog on the wrong side, but it's okay because that's how they're doing it. Some people walk their dog on the right side, which is the left side. That's the right side to walk your dog. It's a reason for this, people. When you start to learn about animal interaction and people passing people and dogs passing dogs and everything, you want a certain way you're doing things so you're not trying to figure it out. Now, sometimes I have to change it up and switch the dog over, excuse me, because I got somebody that's walking their dog on the wrong side of them. Or, but what I do is I look down the road and I check out what's coming at me. And I try to take the position where people pass people and dogs don't pass dogs. I try to take the position where I'm in control, because I am in control. And they might not be in control. So if I need to scoot over and stop and wait for them, whatever I need to do, I'm watching, I'm thinking, I'm being who I be. I'm not on my cell phone. If I am, I stop to talk because my dog is watching me. And I project the best that I can to do the best that I can while I'm out with my dog. I'm my authentic self because a long time ago, somebody told me, you don't know nothing about dogs. Oh my God, were they so wrong? All these bites I've taken, all these injuries I've accepted, and I kept on trying. And sometimes a dog bites people, and I talk to people about this, and they're afraid of dogs the rest of their life. And I ask them, when your dog bit you, let's be real, did you die? And they look at me. I say, no, you didn't, because you're right here talking to me. So it was a bite. You cleaned it up. You put a Band-Aid on it, and you healed. All dogs aren't going to bite you. The one that bit you, bit you. But to be afraid when in this life we lose a lot of blood, we get a lot of scrapes and scabs and bites and wounds and ailments and all that, and we still make it or we don't. So the fear is something that you're carrying around. It's a big bag that you got on your back. You're carrying this fear around, and when something comes up, you pull a little piece of it out of there. Stop that. Be confident for real. Stop all the fake confidence. Be authentic with yourself. It starts here first. You can't be authentic with them if you're not authentic with you. You know your limitations, but drop the fear, drop the worry, drop all of the things that are holding you back from greatness, because that's what we're out here to achieve. Every single person, and it doesn't matter the obstacles you got to go over. You can do it. Be great. Handle these sweet babies. She likes to take a little snooze, you know. She cannot lose. Oh, I'm not gonna get going to that. I was about to go into snooze, y'all. I get off track a little bit, but I'm still here. All right, so I got some questions for you. You can answer them in the comments, or you can answer them whatever you're doing. Just, hey, I got some questions for you. Have you ever met a dog that instantly likes someone? Have you? Sometimes dogs be liking me for some reason. Everything, I mean, I can sit out here and one of these wild rabbits will come up and sit down close to me. They won't get real close all the time, but they'll come and check me out. The squirrels check me out. The birds check me out. Because I'm not giving off that energy for you to run away. I'm not chasing you. I don't want you. The bees come up on me. I don't, it's a bee. Get it away. Get it away. You got to be real with who you are. Now, everybody doesn't have this energy inside of them. So I'm not saying everybody stay there for the bee. But don't be afraid. Just walk away. Fear gives off a chemical. And that means you're not confident. And in this world, if you're not confident, other things will take advantage of you. People, animals, insects, etc. So don't give off any of that. Have you ever seen a dog distrust someone? All the time. I see him ducking and looking and moving away. I see it all the time. But you got to be trustworthy if you want the trust from your dog. You got to be confident within yourself. I keep saying this because that's what it is. Why do you think that happened, that they distrust someone? People like to hit stuff. People like to scream at stuff. People like to kick at stuff. People like to do a lot of heavy, aggressive things. Some people, not all. I'm not pointing any fingers. I see it happen. I see people whipping their dog with the leash if they don't act right. I done seen people kick their dog, and I just like, don't kick that dog. And I don't get in it. They look at me, and I look at them. Don't hit that dog. And I look at them. Hey, that's just me. And if they get mad at me and want to have a confrontation, I'm not going to be confrontational. I said what I said. It is what it is. And I'm going to keep it moving. Now, if you confront me, we got an issue. I keep them people with me. Them people. We got an issue, and I'm not gonna take being confronted and all that. It doesn't have to. Don't get aggressive with me because your animal is acting up. But don't hit the dog in my presence. Don't kick the dog in my presence. Cause I'm gonna say something. Don't hit a person. If you slap your girl or your dude or something, I'm gonna say something to you. We're not taking that. It's my fault, my bad. I'm gonna say something. Okay, get it, got it, good. Um, can animals read people better than people read people? Can animals read people better than people read people? Absolutely. Because, like I told you earlier, animals don't have all this stuff in their head, social media, what show to watch, this argument over here. What am I eating for dinner? Oh, do she like me? Oh, is he paying attention? Animals don't have all this stuff going on. So what they're doing is analyzing you. So yes, they can read you because they've been reading you the whole time. They're reading you. They know the schedule better than you. They're waiting on you to fit into it. They're watching because they don't have a smartphone that they're always looking. Raise your heads. Bring the phone up to your head. Stop dropping your head. They don't have all of this stuff. And if you're doing it in a way that you can be successful, they're paying attention more than the people are paying attention. People don't even see how I'm handling the dog. People don't know. Look at that. I mean, when you practice your leash, then you can work it like a G. I want to give you that energy because the way I work this is the way you see. What you're seeing is this hand come around my head. What I'm feeling is this leash in my left hand before the hand comes around my head. See, you didn't see that. Before I go for the leash, I grab right here. Boom. I get my thumb through the loop. I bring it around. I got it. I can teach you how to do that because that's called technique. And in the beginning, I was not confident. My technique was poor. I could hear the people that knew what they were doing. I could hear how the sound came from their leash. I could see how it was working for them. And all I wanted in this world was to be better. So I worked at it. I stayed consistent. And one day, without even knowing, I had it. I could work this leash like a lasso. I'm good at that. And I can make you good at that. If you need help with whatever you're doing with your animals, whether it's dog, cat, snake, frog, rabbit, whatever you got going on, I can help you. This episode is ultimately about people. Animals expose truths. They reveal the difference between who we are and who we pretend to be. Lesson about people. Because I can train the dog, but I gotta teach the people. You are in control of everything that's going on. If you don't get the information, if I don't show you how to do it, then it doesn't matter what your dog is doing to you because they're going to continue to do it to you because you're going to continue to fail at the task at hand. If you only getting a 50% or less success rate, 60% or less success rate, you're failing. You need to be successful with your animal at a high percentage of success. And you need to be happy about it. You need to praise them when it's working right. When you do it right and they're moving good, you praise them. Them moving good is the praise that you get, not the other way around. Stop looking for your animals to big you up. Stop looking for everybody else to big you up. Big yourself up or not. Animals respond to behavior. Authenticity builds trust. Leadership begins with honesty. Consistency matters more than image. It don't matter if it look good, long as it works. You gotta get into it. That's why I keep showing you technique every day. Because if you get one takeaway from what I'm doing, take away this. Take away the technique that I'm using. Because my dogs don't get away from me unless I allow it. I see a lot of people's dogs running down the street, even with the leash on them. They got away. I see people at the store. They're waiting on something. They sit down. People got the nerve to put their foot on the leash like that's going to stop the dog. You're not heavy enough to stop this low center of gravity thing from running. I don't care if it's even little, because as soon as you relax, the little dog going to run away. Stop using your foot. Start using the equipment how it was made to be used. Be confident. Pull it in. Be your authentic self. And if you need help, say something. We'll get you the help you need. This segment is presented by Master Christian LLC, the show about human and animal behavior. I am Master Christian, and thank you for coming. Your dog may not understand your language, but your dog understands your behavior. The question isn't whether your dog knows who you are. The question is whether you do. The question is whether you know who you are. Stay calm, stay confident, stay consistent, and stay controlled. This is Master Christian. And Susie Spaniel, she gave y'all a look. Y'all have a great day. When you get to your dog, love it up, keep it safe, and come back tomorrow. We'll be back for Control, episode 20. Peace.